Yo, hey everyone, happy new year. Welcome back to Deshi 360. I know I've been away from a while, but I'm back now. I feel like I've said that in so many videos at this point, but that's the plan. I'm planning to change that trend now. I was supposed to come back in December. After that, creators must create video. If you haven't watched it, check it out. And I was just supposed to continue from there, but December was very dirty and there wasn't much time to continue with my YouTube. So I was just like, you know what, let's go to the new year. You'll just come out without everything now. So on today's video, today's episode, we have a very special guest. We'll get to that in a second. Today I have a special guest with me, the amazing, the crazy
Pamela Oma. I clap for myself because I don't need to wait for anybody to clap for me.
Do you understand? Yeah. I mean, thank you for being here today with H360.
I needed to show the world who I am as well, so. Yeah, so today we're going to be talking about a very important topic, and I feel like everybody in this life kind of needs this topic. So yeah, this topic is called fear. Oh my god, that was
awesome. We didn't plan that.
Crazy.
Fear. Yeah, so basically we're going to be talking about fear today. According to the Deshi dictionary, fear is anything like a feeling or a fact or anything that prevents you from doing what you want to do or what you're supposed to do. Simple and short. Hand over to you, Pam.
Well, to be honest, fear is just not doing it. If you think of something, just do it. Do you understand? I mean, there are some things that you shouldn't do, but the necessary things that would lead you to success, just do it.
There's so many things that you can be doing, but fear will stop you from doing it, and you just have to, get over it.
Yeah, because I've also wanted to have a YouTube channel, although it was meant to be a joint channel with my friend, but I never did it because we actually shot a video, but we never put it out because we kept asking ourselves, okay, now we've shot this video, do we have the resources to shoot another one? We want everything to be A1 quality, but then we failed to realize that nothing can be the best in the first try. It's as you keep going that you realize, you keep getting better. So literally practice makes perfect, but it's fear that literally stops you from, doing that, because I'm scared. I'm okay, how do I continue this channel? Would I be able to keep up? That's you feeding into the fear. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on fear.
Now we're going to be talking about the hindrances, and these are basically
things that, feed into fear. And that's what's popping.
That's what's popping. This is a business serious. But the first one I like to address is Instagram, but it's actually
social media as a whole.
Social media as a whole.
Instagram is more it's more visual.
On Instagram, you might see people that are doing the things that you want to do and getting mad engagement. And I feel nah man, I don't want to do this because I'm not good enough.
So that's basically you underestimating yourself because you don't have as much as the other person has, but you don't exactly know what the person did to get to where they are.
It's not just what you see that is the full story, Most people that are getting it right on social media in particular, they didn't just start getting it right, they started somewhere. You, in that position, you have to look at yourself as someone who hasn't done that work yet. You haven't reached that point. So just put your head down and do what you have to do.
Just do it.
Even though you don't know, you might not know exactly what you have to do, but just do something. You can't just be because other people are doing it and getting it right and I'm not getting it right, I should stop.
Yeah, and that's what gets us to the second point, which is saturation. So basically, a lot of times I get I'm not trying to start a YouTube channel because everybody's doing that.
That field is too saturated.
That doesn't even make any sense because we have individual personalities.
Everyone has something to offer.
One is boring, another is interesting. One, her voice is ugly, another's voice is nice. So you
one
can't,
is light skin, one is dark skin.
So you might actually be doing even if you copy somebody else's content, you can't deliver the same way the person does it.
You have to find that one thing that makes you stand out. And focus on perfecting it and making it your signature.
No idea is new. there's actually nothing new. Everything is just as a result of what you have seen, what someone has done. Do you understand? Someone might have told you something 10 years ago and then today you just suddenly remember and you're like, yo, I got an idea. But yeah. The third point, the people you're surrounded by have a lot to do with like fear.
And like if you sorry, take it.
No, it's okay. Like
so basically, like, if you like you're around people that don't believe in you or people that just want to see the negative in everything, then you're not going to go anywhere. You know, people are just like it could go wrong. You're not good enough. You will not blow. They'll claim that they're being realistic, but nah, man, those people are negative.
I remember a few weeks ago, he came to my house to tell me about like doing stuff that I wanted to do, and he was like, oh, I have an advice for you. If you want to get this done, even if you don't have a 9 to 5, like make sure you wake up early and just like brush your teeth, have your bath, and pretend like you're actually going to work. And that made me like, that was something good, like, and it had nothing to do with the actual thing that I was doing. So like I feel like if you're surrounded by the right people, they would at least have something to invest in.
You're the right person. Oh.
Yeah, like
I'm touched. At the same time, you also don't necessarily need a hype man. You need someone that will encourage you, but also be like realistic about it.
People that you're surrounded by should be able to tell you, oh, you know what, like, I feel like you're a bit fast paced. This is how you should go a bit. Like, this is how you should start, and then like you eventually get there. Those are the kind of people you need around you. Oh, my hair, it's just getting in the way. Okay.
Another thing that is a problem for people is some people don't dream big enough. For instance, me now, from the start, since I started YouTube, I've had one goal. I want to be the biggest YouTuber in Nigeria. And to be honest, that might not even be dreaming big enough, because what's stopping me from being the biggest YouTuber in the world? And if you aim here, you can reach here. But if you're already aiming here, you're reducing your chances. So guys, dream big, dream big. A lot of people are limiting themselves, you know.
Yeah, and there's something that really got to me. There was a post that I saw, and it kind of motivated me. So it says, picture yourself in the highest form and show up as that person. And that's good, because like if you see yourself as a president, every day you're basically like watering yourself to become that person.
You're feeding into that idea, into that dream,
so
to that picture. Yeah,
that's what it is. It is what it is. Trust me, you get what you give. Yeah.
This next one is it's one that affects almost everybody. Lack of resources.
Lack of resources. The reason why I haven't even started my YouTube channel, I'm like, yo, I don't have a camera. Camera is expensive. Who's gonna buy it for me? But like, I have an iPhone, and iPhones can basically do what I need to do. So like, just start with what you have. Even if it's not even yours, if it's your sister that has the iPhone, just take it from her, like 1 or 2 hours, take it from her, record, and you know. I mean, that would be stressful, but like, you have to stress the initial stages, and then like eventually you have the things that you want, and then like it gets easier.
The camera I'm using now is good, but I'm trying to get the Sony A7, you know, and it's very expensive, you know. And like the other things I need to get a studio. I've been struggling so hard, right, like to find a space to use for my videos. I don't necessarily need to settle down, and when I eventually find that space, I will settle down then. So just it's better than waiting for when I get the right equipment, right location, right this, right timing.
Because the funny thing is that when you now finally get there, you might even get bored. Because like I remember when I was really anticipating like getting an iPhone, I'm like, yo, I need this iPhone. And when you just get it, it's just like, yeah, this is just one of the toys. I want something better. The joy is actually in the struggle, to be honest. Because like, trust me, when things get easier, or like when you have the resources, like everything gets boring, because you're just like, yeah, been there, done that, done this, so what next? But like when you're struggling, like look, like it's funny because you'll be so creative. The way you improvise, you won't even understand. Like, let's say we don't have a tripod stand, and then we use broomstick.
Do you understand?
And then, like, that's funny because like when you look back and say, you're like, yo, I actually did that, and nobody even noticed. Do you understand?
And like using what you have actually makes you very innovative. It makes you think of things. It makes you think outside the box. And then when you do get the things that you need, you appreciate them better.
You appreciate them. Chances are you might have the best of laptops, best camera, but you might not even use it to the best ability because you don't even understand the worth of that item.
Failure. Do you realize that you are going to fail?
Yeah.
You have failed. We all have. And like I feel like it's a part of growth, but it feeds into fear because some people when they fail, most people, everybody, even me, you know, when they fail, they're like
scared to try again.
I'm scared to try again. When you fail, you have to take the lessons, and you know, you just struggle to be better. And it's like if you fail, so if you try something and you fail, and you do it again, you're not going to do the same things that you got wrong.
You might even fail at the same thing 5 times, and that's totally fine. You just have to keep trying, just keep doing it. But like if you are scared to try something again because you failed the first time, then you're a failure. The strongest people are made from tough times.
There were some wise words from Pam, yo. Like honestly, listen to what she's saying.
And listen to him too, because he has some little gems, just small sprinkles.
It cracks me up sometimes. But yeah, honestly, being a failure is not by failing. Someone who fails is not a failure. But a failure is someone who fails and remains in that state and you don't get better.
From my uni, like I had a lot of people like giving testimonies of, oh yeah, I wrote JAM 3 times. And then like when they graduate, they're probably like first class graduates. And I'm like, huh, how did you fail JAM 3 times? Like it doesn't make sense. Why did you even do JAM 3 times? Like if I failed the first time, that's the end, you go B. Like, no, see, like I'm not gonna do it again. But like the fact that you tried the first time, second time, third time, and then like you still have that mindset that, okay, you know what, university is a different level entirely and I don't want to be that failure that I was before. So now I'm gonna try again.
Another thing that feeds into, you know, fear. Some people don't make the right choice. They don't do what they're meant to do, what they want to do because they feel like it's not the right time. Not yet. No, I can't do it yet. No, things aren't okay yet. When this thing comes, when I get my camera, when I get this, when I get the right amount of money, when I get that car, when I get that call, you know.
What I really learned about like all we've been saying, everything is kind of intertwined. Like they all just like work hand in hand. It's like all the elements of failure, they're just like doing ringa roses like everywhere in your life and you're just there playing with them. Nah, throw them away. Throw them away. I don't know. You don't need them. Like you're a whole person on your own. Like there's so much you can do. Like don't look at somebody that is multi-talented and you're like, oh me, I don't even have any talent. Have you tried doing something and seen that, okay, yeah, I'm actually not good at it, or you just close your mind off from the thing and say, yeah, I'm just not good at this? Fear makes you underestimate yourself. It basically has some sprinkles of insecurity because insecurity basically makes you feel like you're not enough, you're not good enough, you're not big enough, you're just not enough. And that's not true. I feel like everybody has their own good and they have their own purpose. So you have to search within and find what that purpose is.
Yeah. Honestly, like she just went and I was like, wow. Yeah, but like I mean, we've said a lot. Let's just give them one more. Pick up that phone.
Pick up the phone, baby. Ooh, it's lit. Okay.
So basically, it's like that job, that opportunity, that gig, that contract that you want to get. You have the person's contact. The person that's going to make it work for you, but you're afraid to call them. If you call them, what's the worst that can happen? They'll say no, or they will not pick up. At least it puts you in a better state of mind. Like you know, okay, fine, this isn't working. You move on with your life.
This has to do with like just not putting your eggs in one basket, because in this world there are so many people that can get you what you need. So is it like a car deal you're looking for? It's not just one company that deals with cars. There are so many other companies. So if company A doesn't answer you, leave them alone, move to the next one. If they don't answer you, move on, go to the next one. Because you can't say, oh yeah, I'm trying by just reaching out to this one company and this company didn't get back to me, so I feel sad. I tried and I failed. Nah, that's not what it is. You have to keep going.
I've noticed in Nigeria, a lot of Nigerians tend to feel entitled, like, I deserve this. You have to earn what you get. If you actually make that call and they answer you, you also have to tell them what you're offering. You have to put something on the table too. You can't just expect people to do stuff for you. You have to be willing to do things for people as well.
Give and take world.
I suppose. I think we've kind of said it all, and yeah.
We tried. I mean, like, if you feel like there is any like part we didn't touch on, you could comment down below.
Put it down there.
Subscribe to this channel. because he has some quality content. Well, it's not always gonna be motivational, but like we just thought about you
just
guys.
thought about it, like,
just
this is
like yeah,
beautiful way
guys,
to start the year.
you guys need this. Like we need it as well.
Honestly,
We needed it.
honestly.
Like we were even in this state. That's what made us think of even shooting this video.
Pam, I have a question for you. When next are we going to see you on Dish 360?
It depends on what the audience wants. So tell me.
So you guys here, you like?
You want to see us do? What suggestions do you have for us? Just comment below.